Every year, the New Orleans Wine and Food Experience honors one person who's made a lifetime commitment to the hospitality industry through extraordinary leadership, personal and professional accomplishments, and philanthropic contributions to the community. This year, the Lifetime Achievement in Hospitality Award goes to Chef John Folse.
I've known Chef Folse for many years. Back when I was in the catering business, he was a mentor of mine. His knowledge and love for people, for the food, is contagious. There's a reason why the legislature here in Baton Rouge named him Culinary Ambassador to the World, because that's just what he is. He is a shining light for Louisiana in our hospitality industry.
I met Chef Folse back in about 2008, 2009, and we really got to be very good friends. I'm standing here right now in our creation, the wine cellar of Restaurant Revolution. He's a perfectionist, and quite frankly, behind the scenes, you don't see that part of him, but he doesn't have much tolerance for anything but that. John is a very happy, funny individual that is very, very passionate about what he does. When he comes to me and he says, "Al, can we have a cup of coffee?" He puts a big smile on my face.
I've known Chef Folse for most of my life. It's like in high school, Our Lady Queen of Heaven had done a fundraiser that Chef Folse was involved with, and during his demo, he actually asked me to come up on stage and cook with him. You know, our relationship basically started then. I don't actually think I know anyone more hospitable than Chef Folse himself. I mean, he's a character.
I met Chef Folse a few months into my presidency here. It was one of the greatest surprises of taking this position. You know, I always talk about Chef Folse putting Nicholls State University on the map. We're not easy to get to. We're not near an interstate system. You have to want to be here. So many people know about us because of the Chef John Folse Institute. Our chefs are all over the world now.
Well, it's been a joyful journey. I knew John when he was a student here at Nicholls, and of course took part in his many, many wonderful restaurants. He's a visionary, and of course he's a very giving person. And I think what he has done for culinary arts training in the state of Louisiana and nationwide, because this was the first institution with a 4-year degree program. So John was responsible for that, given both his talent and his treasure.
He employs a lot of people from the city of Donaldsonville and the surrounding areas. And when you go to his facility and tour it, you'll see a lot of faces that you know, people in the community working there with John Folse. So he's helped the economy for the city of Donaldsonville and the surrounding areas. My life personally, I think that I have a friend for life in John Folse. I've called John on many occasions for assistance with different things. He's always willing to help the city. Way past John Folse, people will know John Folse, and he's done so much to impact the lives of young entrepreneurs, so his legacy will go on forever.
What Chef Folse did for me is what he instilled in the entire Culinary Institute was he showed us that we were going to get out what we put in. You know, you didn't realize the people you were sitting down with. I mean, how many times did I sit down one chair away from Chef Leah Chase and just listen to her talk for 2 hours, and he facilitated all those things. And now, even more, he's been helping me grow my business, and that's huge because he didn't have to do that.
Chef Folse, I met. He was one of the chefs in the charity, and most generous. And Sister introduced me to him, and it was like meeting an old friend, a spiritual person, and a real hometown Louisiana boy. He is generous as Jesus was. When Jesus was at the wedding of Cana, he made better wine than the first time. And I think that's something Chef Folse would do. He'd make it better the second time. Cut some of that and put it in for him. Oh, great.
Knowing Chef John Folse feels like all my life. So him and my grandmother, Chef Leah Chase, had a real big relationship in this industry. I would always be the tag along for my grandmother. When he comes in, you're gonna recognize him, you're gonna listen, and you're gonna pay attention, because he just draws that attention to him. So we need him to go out there and bring some more of the people back to this beautiful state. When you talk about Louisiana and the culinary and hospitality industry, you have to recognize those who built us to where we are today.
John was a very easy choice for us to have partner here at the airport. Guy, when we need something, John is there. When John needs something, hopefully we are there for him. At this point in time, for somebody new to the state of Louisiana and needing to understand how steep and rich the industry is and the culture is, John's a perfect historian for me to learn more about all of that. And John absolutely deserves this for all the things that he's done for the industry, for the state, and for all the people that he's touched and all the lives that he's changed in his world.
When I think about somebody who represents hospitality, warm and inviting presence, it's certainly John Folse. We've done hundreds of hours of television programs that have aired around the country and around the world. John Folse is one of the bulwarks of making us a viable entity. And for LPB, if we didn't have John Folse, we wouldn't have a taste of Louisiana, but we wouldn't have a taste of what it means to have a good friend producing a terrific show.
Chef Folse he's not a remarkable culinary figure, he's a remarkable figure of humanity. He is certainly one of the great chefs in Louisiana, but he is also one of the great culinary educators, and that's just not how to make a roux or how to make a stock, that's how to connect with what's in the plate in front of you and what it means historically to your family and to your state. I mean, the thing about John Folse is he will live longer than any other chef in Louisiana because his legacy his shadow is gonna go for a long time.
The one word that describes Chef Folse is passion.
Love and passion.
I'm going to say youthful.
Honestly, energy. That guy, he doesn't stop.
The one word has to be ambassador.
Louisiana Culinary Ambassador. I know it's 3, but that's the best I could do.
Historian.
Antiquarian, someone who collects antiquities and antiques.
I think he's a visionary who's going to go down in history as a pioneer in culinary education.
So visionary fits him perfectly.
There's no denying John Folse's impact on the past, present, and future of Louisiana's hospitality industry and our culture. Tonight, we honor that legacy. Congratulations, Chef John Folse.